Hi, my name is Faith Beesley, and my targeted age level is about second grade, and my time for this lesson should be about 40-ish minutes. So the lesson that I have came up with is creating a primary and secondary handprint model. Some objectives for this lesson is that students will be able to identify primary colors, which are red, blue, and yellow. They will be able to explain how mixing primary colors then creates secondary colors, as well as identifying those secondary colors. Students will be able to demonstrate by mixing primary colors and using paint to create the secondary colors. Students will be able to compare and create secondary colors and describe the process of making them. And students will be able to create and construct a painted handprint paper by mixing the primary colors to make secondary colors. Some prior knowledge that I think second graders should already have is that they should be able to recognize and name primary colors. They also should have already had some experience with paint as well as simple addition. And at second grade, they should be able to follow simple instructions for a creative activity. Some materials for this project include red, yellow, and blue paint, a paintbrush, a newspaper to place below their paint and their worksheet so it doesn't get as messy, a paper plate, a piece of paper, and a pen or marker. So to begin the lesson, I would start by showing a color wheel and highlighting the specific primary and secondary colors. Then I would ask the students what their favorite color is. And we could go around the room so each of them have the opportunity to share what their favorite color is. Then I would ask them to look around the room and share with a partner which primary colors they see around the room. And repeat that also with secondary colors, as well as refreshing their mind what primary and secondary colors are. Then I would provide the students with the two paint colors of their choice of primary colors. So then, once they have those two colors of paint, then with a partner, which I think doing partner work is a great thing for especially younger students because it helps them be able to work as a team and receive other people's ideas as well as vocally share their ideas as well. So with a partner, the students will take turns painting each other's hands with their choice of one of the primary colors. Then painting their hands and placing it on their paper and repeating that step with the other partner as well as the two other colors of the primary colors. Then once they do that, let it dry for a little bit and mix their choice of two primary colors together to see which secondary color they create from their primary colors. Then they will also repeat that step, painting their hand with their secondary color this time, placing it on the piece of paper as well. Once everything is all washed up and a little bit dried, we will then add, with a marker, pencil, pen, whatever they want, an addition sign as well as an equal sign to resemble that, say, red plus blue equals purple. Once those steps are all finished, then the class will lay their papers on the table and then we will have a gallery walk. So the students will walk around observing, thinking about the other students' work that they did. Then once we all come back together as a whole class, we will discuss the process of creating secondary colors and sharing ideas, thoughts, comments with the rest of the class. Some deeper questions that I would ask to wrap up our lesson is, can you name all 3 primary colors as well as secondary colors? If they can tell me something that they have seen in nature that is a secondary color. I would also ask what 2 colors make orange or what 2 colors make purple, as well as what is your favorite secondary color and how could you make it? I think this would be a great lesson and activity for especially 2nd graders because they are just getting started with their creative minds and working as groups. And I think especially for parents, they really like to be able to have their kids come home with something that they actually created. So I think this would be a great lesson for 2nd graders.